I'm celebrity fashion stylist Marcellas Reynolds, and I am here today with DESIRELIST, and I am going to show you what's in my Murse. And yes, Murse means male purse. I'm never without specifically this bag. This bag like sort of facilitates my life. And I like this bag by Jack Spade so much that I actually buy them in bulk. So that like when one gets like, because it's canvas and it's black, you know how it is with black jeans never stay black. That's how it is with this bag. So at a certain point, I've like beat it up and roughed it up so much that then I want like a new perfect bag, a new perfect black one. And today, I actually changed out of my beaten up one into a new one because I'm doing DESIRELIST. I'm obsessed with Jack Spade, and yes, Jack Spade is the men's version of Kate Spade, and unfortunately Kate is no longer with us. That's very sad, and it's a way to support the Spade family in their time. I'm always looking for some stupid reason to justify how much money I spent, but this is what's really good about this iPad cover is there's a pocket on the back where I generally keep my earphones. And then on the inside, okay, so here's my iPad. On the inside, there's all these also little compartments and little like places where you can keep things. So I always am on my phone. I'm always like sucking up like internet data. So I always have the Mophie juice pack with me, and it has saved my life so many times. And actually what's cool about the Mophie juice pack is that it uses the Android phone charger. So everybody that always has an Android, there's always an Android around when you don't need it. You can use their Android charger to charge your Mophie if you didn't bring the charger. Okay, speaking of chargers, so this is the charger. So two things. This is the charger that you have to buy from Apple, right? But this charger becomes a rapid charger. It's the charger actually that charges your iPad. But if you use this charger instead of that small square charger on your iPhone, it charges your phone quicker. So there's like a little life hack you need to know. Now this is one of my favorite things ever. You know how when you're in a hotel and you've got the charger, but you've got that normal little iPhone charger and the cord is like this big and the only outlet is like literally across the room and you can't get to it, or you have to put your phone across the room? Because I've literally been that person that's been tethered to like sitting by the wall across the room in my hotel so that I could charge my phone and still be on it. This Native Union charger is super long. I don't even know how many feet this is, but it literally will like stretch across the room. And what's also really cool about it is, first of all, I like the cord. I do. I like this like kind of chevron thing it does. Everything has to be pretty in my life. I'm a fashion stylist, let's just put it out there. But it's also weighted. So you know how sometimes you have your phone on the charging cord and the phone slides off the bed or it slides off the table because the cord's not weighted? This is weighted. So it sits and it stays. Okay, so my shtick is I'm always in a blazer and I always wear a pocket square. It's just like this person I've become. Because there are not that many accessories for men, and I think that this is a way to like show your personal style, to add a little something to your outfit. So this one is by Vivienne Westwood, and it's typical Vivienne Westwood where it's got the moon and stars and all that. So that's the one I picked for today. So it goes in like that. But my backup pocket square today is one of my favorite things on the earth. I would say my absolute favorite designer is Paul Smith. He's from the UK, and what he does with menswear just constantly astounds me. It's like witty and it's charming and it's fun. And my blazer is actually Paul Smith today. It's part of a suit, and I'm obsessed with him. I collect him, I covet him. And this pocket square is a recent acquisition. I think this pocket square may be like less than a month old, and it's by Paul Smith, and it actually says Paul Smith, and I love the floral and I love the fish, and it just makes me so happy. And I might have done it today. See, because it works. But today is Vivienne Westwood. So Vivienne, I'm all British today, baby. He's very, very posh. Okay, I'm blind as a bat. So if you wonder why I'm squinting at the camera, it's because I need readers. And actually I need glasses, but I refuse to wear glasses. So I do readers. And I found this really cool brand of readers, and it's called Cool Optics. And what's really good about them is they take like sort of classic shapes and they do really fun things with them. Like this is the tortoise shell. And it's like kind of a classic Wayfarer shape. And they're not super expensive because like I like nice things, but I'm not willing to pay like $200, $300 for a pair of glasses. I think these ring in at around like $60 or $70, if that. One of my favorite things on earth, and it's a holdover from when I was a model, I've been using it for 100 years, is it's the Smith's Strawberry. Oh my God, it just smells, it's lip balm, but it's one of those things that you can use like 100 different ways. Okay, so first and foremost, it smells amazing. So if you meet a boy, you wanna put this on before you start talking to him, because he's gonna be like, okay, what smells so good? And then if you kiss a boy, he's gonna be like, oh my God, you taste so good. So I always have some Smith's Strawberry Rose, because I kiss a lot of boys. I always have some like within like arm's reach. I mean, I have pots of these things just laying around my house, but I love it. So I always have like some sort of potion in my bag. This one is like an actual hand balm, and it's called, and I honestly, I only bought it because I love cheeky, funny, sort of off-color things. I guess you can tell that from listening to me speak. But this is a hand balm, and it's called Rub It. And then there's like a little cartoon character on it. And I just think that, you know, rub it, like, you know, rub it on your body. And I just think it's like so funny. But it's actually really cool because it doesn't smell as good as the rosebud, but it really does like smell really good. Okay, these are the things that define me as a person. I'm a big person for sunglasses, like I'm always wearing them. I, however, do not wear them inside because that means you are a douche. But I collect sunglasses and I wear them all the time because I'm really sensitive to light. And so, listen, I have like probably, like literally I have like 300 pocket squares. I have like 200 pairs of shoes, and I probably have 100 pairs of sunglasses. So these sunglasses right now are like my literal favorites. They're by Gucci. And what I also love about these sunglasses is this like collapsible, well, oh, that's how you do it, is the collapsible sunglass, is the collapsible, see? It like folds in like that, and then it folds down, and it's almost like a chic little clutch. And right now Gucci is so hot, and we love all things Gucci. And what I love about like Gucci accessories particularly is there's something that's really democratic about accessories. You don't have to be like a size 30 jean if you're a guy, or a 00 if you're a girl, to like buy the sunglasses or the belts or the shoes, and you can still like you're a member of the club. But I love these Gucci sunglasses, and I always wear like this sort of aviator style because it's very like 1976 porn star, and I actually really love that. It makes me feel like there are these old photos of like my dad who was like kind of a Mac, and he's always in this like kind of big like oversized sunglass from the 70s, and it just makes me so happy. I feel like I look like my daddy in these. My all-time favorite sunglasses ever that I love and I covet and I always go back to, and this is why I always have 2 pairs in my bag. Because sometimes I feel like these are like a bit much. Like these are like, okay, you're trying to be fashion, so the Gucci ones are like fashion, but like these are like Tom Ford. And again, this case is like velvet, and it's like soft, and it's like amazing. It's almost like, again, it's like a clutch, even though I would never carry it as a clutch. And if I saw a girl walking down the street carrying her sunglass case as a clutch, I would be like, she carrying a sunglass case as a clutch, and that's not what it's for. It's still velvet, it's still Tom Ford, and it's still amazing. And then these are just the Tom Ford Wayfarers. Like, it's a classic shape. And again, and I'm obsessed with tortoise also. As you see, these were the Gucci ones were tortoise. These are tortoise, and tortoise is that because it's brown and I'm brown, and I think it looks good on me. But tortoise sort of looks good on everyone. It specifically looks really good on blondes. It also looks good on black people. It looks good on everyone, and it looks good on guys. And it's a way to not be doing just like plain black glasses. I love all things metallic, and I'm addicted to all things metallic. I don't know, you show me something shiny and I'm like, oh my God, it's shiny. But this is the Maison Margiela metallic card holder. It's hard to find a wallet that's still slim, that actually has like a lot of spaces for cards. And the thing with Maison Margiela is this is their basic wallet, and then they do it in a lot of fun colors. Okay, first and foremost, I'm obsessed with my initials, Marcellas Reynolds, and my initials are MR, which is Mr. So I'm obsessed with my initials. So I get everything that I can engraved. So this is one of my newest acquisitions, and it actually replaces something that I lost. I'm a money clip boy. I don't keep my money inside my wallet, I keep my money separate. It's like that kind of thing your father would have. It's that kind of thing that's like very male. If you're ever looking for a Father's Day gift, and it doesn't matter how old the person is, they can be a young guy, they can be like, it could be, This is a graduation present for somebody from high school or college. This is one of my favorite things, and it's a very, very male thing. It's a money clip. And if you want to be extra fancy, put some money in the money clip as you give it away as a gift. And then you can have it engraved. So this is from Tiffany. I haven't even had this like a month yet. It's plaid. So if you look at it, it's like etched, it's plaid. And then instead of putting my initials on the front, which is where they probably should go, I put my initials on the back, so it's something that basically only I see. And it makes me feel like a man. It's just one of those things that's really male and makes me feel really good. And speaking of Tiffany, this is like one of my favorite things, and I've been doing this for like decades. This is the classic Tiffany keychain with the 2 balls, and it has the tag that says return to Tiffany, and then it actually has a number. And when you buy this Tiffany keychain, they register you, and if you lose it and the person takes it to Tiffany, Tiffany can find you because your number is registered to it. And I just think that that's the coolest thing. And as I said, I love my initials, so I had them put the initials on the back. And this engraving thing sounds like it's super expensive. It's not, because they do 2 kinds of engraving. They do it by hand, and that is a little more expensive, but then they also do machine engraving, which is this and this. And I think it's like $25 to do the machine engraving, and they do it while you're standing there. They do it while you watch. And it's just a really cool way to make something personal. Everybody wants something that's like elegant, and this is really elegant. And that's what my life is about. It's like adding like elegant things to everyday. It's definitely about everyday elegance. And this Tiffany keychain and the Tiffany money clip and my amazing Maison Margiela wallet, I think, are these little things to me that add elegance to like mundane everyday things. That's it. That's what's in my Murse. And I'm Marcellas Reynolds with DESIRELIST.